Good afternoon, students. Today's class, we will be seeing or we will be starting the fifth unit in our subject, and we'll be seeing today about the topic role of customers' role in service delivery. So that topic we will be discussing today, and I think only after this three or four topics is there left over in the fifth unit. So we'll see two topics actually. One is customers' role in service delivery, and the other one, if possible, I'll post one more video. Uh, Employees' role in service delivery. Two topics, if possible, or else I'll complete within one particular topic as we are having only 1 hour session today. And we'll see what is actually customers' role in service delivery. It is a marketing exchange value and marketing exchange where it will be creating a value for both the customers and also the organization. Uh, what is that they are telling here is by participating in the service delivery process, customers create value for themselves. So actually, when we participate in any activities, so we are totally involved into that, and they will be they create values for even not only for customers but also for the organization also. This is what actually it is purely based on marketing exchange only. So when you're creating marketing exchange, it will be creating value. So it will be in customers can create value for themselves. That is what here they'll be talking in a customer's point of view while delivering the service. How they can act. They can all act as an audience. Sometimes they can act as an actor. They can give a script about what is it they've enjoyed in that service or the product. Then settings also they can do on props. They can do these activities and all. So because the customer can play different roles here. So either acting actors or audience also he can be simply a mute spectator. Then he can give any write-ups, scripts, that is what write-ups is. Setting something about new ideas, everything you can talk about. Then you can talk about props also. Then what is the importance of other customers in service delivery? So the other customers can easily detract from satisfaction. Uh, so they always disrupt the behaviors and excessive crowding and incompatible needs. These are all the things they'll be. Some other customers will be doing unwanted things if apart from satisfaction. So if they're not detract from satisfaction, they'll be doing these things. So wherever you go, dissatisfied people will be there. So they will be doing this sort of work. They'll be keeping on disrupting the behaviors of other customers. Then sometimes unwantedly they'll be crowding, excessive crowdings and incompatible needs. So where they unwantedly do something and they create as if they want some needs. And other customers also can enhance satisfaction. So mere presence also it's enough. Then you can create very good socialization and friendships. When you are creating that in the first slide we told, no, we can create a very good customer value. So you can maintain very good socialization with other people, and also you can maintain friendship, and then you can become as a teachers, and you can become as a supporters, and also you can assist for other new customers. What is that about the service they can tell to the other. These are all enhanced customers, and there are also people, disruptive people also will be there, detracting from satisfaction. And how this this particular gap three, that is what we have talked about in third unit, service gaps. So in service gaps in third uh, gap number three, so lack of understanding of their roles, how customers widen themselves for not being satisfied. So they'll not be involving, they'll not be understanding what they should do, and then not being willing or able to perform their roles. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for this description. So not willing, not being willing or able to or able to perform their roles. They'll not be willing also. Because of that also there will be some lagging and then no rewards for good performance. Sometimes customer also nowadays if you go to any supermarkets or any places, no, when you go for a bill they'll be asking your phone number and at the end of some particular month that store, that is supermarket billing person will tell that you have got so much points and you will be rewarded with some gifts. Like that and all, people will be, we should give some rewards. If not major thing, at least some people know our mindset, our Indian mindset of contribution. Best example, no? When you go for any bus stops or railway station, people will be selling this groundnuts, no? Salted groundnuts. When you go and purchase for 5 rupees or 10 rupees, no? You will put some quantity. Say for 10 rupees, if you are purchasing, we'll put some quantity in our rack, and still we'll be asking him to put some more. They'll be telling kosuru, then only we'll be satisfied. Like that and all people think nowadays. Not nowadays, it is our mindset. Indian customers' mindset is being like that. Some performance, something they'll be expecting. Then interfering with other customers, they'll be you're given to them and I have not got this. Normally in your student life itself, sometimes you'll be comparing. Then incompatible market segments. Because of these incompatible market segments, you can see uh, what is it you cannot satisfy many people there because of some reasons. Incompatible market segments actually here talking about one minute. Incompatible market segments. So where even in this service sector or not only in product oriented, where you can see uh, what they are talking here is in this particular incompatible market segmentation. So where they'll be having some control of one group of the citizens and market segments can be easily done. So incompatible sometimes it will not be working out clearly. So that is also a major problem here. Reasons for service gaps. That is third gap. This is what here customer role in so customer roles in service delivery. No, three things: productive resources, then contribution to quality and satisfaction, then competitors. These things are all main. How where they can play their roles in their service delivery, productive resources actually. Where if you go to some particular place, no, you can what is it you can do for the organization by participating also that it's normally customers organization will be every time looking for only participation of customers. So that itself is a productive resource. Then contributors to quality and satisfaction. In what way you can improve the quality of the service or the product? You can give ideas, and in what way people will be satisfied. That also you can give ideas, and what the competitors are giving. That also you can tell, and you can demand with the existing organization where you are enjoying the service. And then this is what I'd say productive resources. Customers or will be acting as impartial employees. So they'll be contributing their effort, time, or other resources for production process. That is what I'm telling you, where they'll be participating in this thing. and where they can tell many ideas. Customer inputs can affect organization productivity. So whether a organization should plan whether we should customer role should be explained or also it should be reduced everything they'll be planning in this productive resources. And then talking about customers as contributors to service quality and satisfaction, where they can talk about their own satisfaction with the service. Previously, no, this service network, marketing network, so where one person will be talking in one particular meeting. So 20 or 25 people will be listening what is it he has got benefited. So talking about what the customer has got benefited. Normally in network marketing you can see like this and all. And their own satisfaction with the service by performing the role effectively. How far if you are involving, how much benefit you will be getting. And by working with the service provider, the guidance of the service provider means employees there. And then talking about the quality of the service they receive. So by you should ask questions in what way you can get qualities and by taking some responsibilities for their own satisfaction and by complaining when there is a service failure. But also you can see. So these are all the things you can talk about contributions to service quality and satisfaction. And as a competitors, they'll be talking about so internal exchange versus external exchange. Often, so internal or external decision it will be based on mostly about the following points: whether the customer is an expertise, or he might be acting as a resource person, or whether he'll be interested to spend his time. Then you should get economic rewards, then also psychic rewards also. Then you should have trust over the organization and also you should not be too much excited when you are doing something for the company. You should have full control. Then only people will be believing you in talking about when talking about their particular product. So these are all the things you should understand what when a customer is delivering. So service gap 3. So how we are going to fulfill the difference of opinion. And this one is actually talking about when you are going for any station for filling up the fuel. So what is it you are doing? So joint production, customer production, joint production, and firm production. So these are all the things you can talk about. So customer production and joint production only mostly they'll be taking place mostly. So all these 6 points, no, it is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on it is being described. What is it in first 2 points as only customer production, and the third and fourth will be talking about both customer and firm production will be joined together, and 5 and 6 only firm production will be talking. So how far the customers will be satisfied, you can explain with this chart itself, and how we can enhance customer participation. So we should define what is a customer job is, and then we should educate and give rewards, and also we should recruit proper customers to speak about their service or the product to new customers, so that you should educate them where you should recruit proper customers, you should educate them, and also you can reward them, and how you are going to manage the customer mix. These are all the things you can make a effective customer participation. So what is the customer job you should define properly first. Then you should talk about how the company is going to recruit about the satisfied customers, and the satisfied customer should be educated, and after educated if he is doing something for the company you should be rewarded, and finally how you are going to manage the different set of customers in that organization while going enjoying the service. So so these are all the things actually. What is the defined customer jobs? Helping himself, helping others, and promoting the company. So these three things, customer jobs will be defined. An individual difference is not everyone wants to participate. So only out of, if there are 100 customers, only 5 customers will be interested to participate. So individual differences will be there. And the strategies for recruiting, no? So recruit the right customers. That is what I am telling. So the satisfied customers will be talking a lot, so you can recruit the right customers. Then educate and train customers to perform effectively. So not only you can even see the feedbacks also in online. So satisfied customers, they'll be telling it immediately. Then you should reward customers. That is what we are talking, for their contribution. And every time, customers should avoid only negative outcomes of inappropriate customer participation. You should talk only always uh, talk about positive environment. So one or two negative, that thing we are not supposed to discuss with the new customers. So that thing you should educate the customers while they are talking about their roles. So with this, we conclude. I conclude for service delivery, customers, talking about customers' role in service delivery. So in next class or tomorrow, I'll be posting one more video about employees' roles in service delivery. Okay, thank you, students.